Friday night once again. It's finally the weekend once again. And here in Benidorm, it's a long weekend 'cause it's bank holiday. Well, it's bank holiday all over Spain apparently actually, 'cause we had the fellas yesterday. Well, we've had them all week to be fair, but what's called the crema was last night, which is basically the end of it all. To be honest, basically when they set the statues on fire, apparently they're made of wood. I always thought they were like either fiberglass or paper mache, but no, apparently they are in fact made of wood. I mean, I don't know how I would be able to be certain, because I doubt they let you jump over the fence and not knock on one or something, but hey ho. Good evening, Stephen. Good evening, Anne-Marie. And good evening, Christopher. Because Sue is, of course, not keeping up with the chat as per usual. Lazy.
I am looking. Expanded polystyrene, paper mache, wood and cardboard.
Oh, so they are a mixture of materials anyway. Yeah, last night was the night they set them off.
Good evening, Paul Devlin.
Evening, Paul. Quite a lot of TikToks on them actually last night. It seemed like we weren't the only place to have our crema last night. I think there were Valencia, Madrid, Barcelona.
Did Altea have theirs last night?
I don't know. I don't think. No, I think they might have. I don't. I didn't see. I know. I know that Nigel were down the Rincon one. That went. Well, that were done about 11, half 11, something like that. The one outside the Bristol, that were done at gone at half 12, maybe 20 to 1. And the funny thing is, I don't think they done this final one.
They did.
I didn't hear it. Because you'd
Christopher
have heard
said
the
hello, fellow
fireworks.
chatters. And Anne-Marie said David's going home tomorrow. I think a lot of people are going home tomorrow.
I'm not surprised. After a busy week, I mean, they'd probably all been over for Cheltenham week before last. Been over for Paddy's Day, and they just had to go back to being normal life.
Christopher says, loved your St. Paddy's video.
Cheers,
Can't believe
mate.
you got dressed up and didn't go for a drink.
I had a lot of work to do. I just thought it might be better to get all my Paddy's Day vids up on the actual day, because I were kind of well, trending topic. Maybe it'll work, I'll get more views. And I were completely blooming wrong, weren't I? I couldn't believe it. I spent ages trying to rush through them, get them all uploaded, and I done absolute terrible on them.
You should have come down, it was mad. Rob said, hi Marcus, Sue and chatters.
Hi, Rob.
Watched your vlogs. Mike dancing was a hoot. I've got to admit, I think it was the best St Patrick's Day ever. Meeting up with friends, meeting up with James Sweeney and his family, and then Steph, Joe, and Niall coming down as well. It was such a good laugh. Anne Marie says David's got a cold. Oh no.
Ah, bless him.
Rob says, did you see Johnny? He did a live last evening at the burning of the Ninots. Did you see
Funnily
the live?
enough, I haven't seen him about.
No.
I know he's over, I just ain't seen him. I mean, we ain't been down that much, to be fair. But I didn't even see his live.
No. Stephen Jones says Anfield was brilliant on Wednesday. Noise was
I
deafening.
bet. I'm still a bit annoyed though that the Galatasaray fans still managed to sneak in and cause trouble. Like, why?
Stupid.
And that blooming Osman, like, kept going down every minute of the match. Then now we got Galatasaray like threatening to sue Anfield because some lad sliced his finger off, and they're trying to make out it were like sort of done by the staff, because apparently the boards where he done it before the match, Liverpool staff were seen up pushing him forward more. So they're trying to say that it were done on purpose, that they were trying to injure one of their players, that put him in danger, and they're threatening to like get us booted at the UEFA Champions League, which,
Madness.
if that does happen, it'll be a load of poo. I was going to swear there, but I've done enough swearing this week.
Rob said he goes home tomorrow and
Ah,
Johnny.
bless. I hope he's had a good holiday though.
Yeah. And Christopher says, do you edit your videos or do you just upload them directly from your phone to YouTube?
I do a bit of both, to be honest. Like, sometimes I will like run them through my editor if I've got a lot of clips or something, or maybe I want to put like a sticker on it, or maybe like edit them a bit, bring the quality of them up a bit or something. But lately I'll just like put them straight up on YouTube. I mean, I haven't done many vids since Paddy's Day, to be fair. I think it goes for all of us, to be fair. Paddy's Day took it out of us. I mean, I got home last night, we went out to meet Steph, Joe and Niall, then I got back and I was just shattered.
Rob says, Sue, Amanda says hi. I chatted to her on a Lucy Live.
Ooh.
Brilliant, hope she's alright.
I mean, I'm still blooming shattered, actually.
And he says that he thinks Johnny will be back for November fancy dress.
Probably. Once you get the Benidorm bug, you're always going to come back.
Anne and Andy are in. Say hi, Marcus.
Evening, Anne and Andy.
And Christopher says hi, you Chippy Ann.
I think it were a pretty good St Patrick's Day. The only thing that ruined it was what happened afterwards.
Yeah.
The Temple Bar getting trashed. Like,
And
no
it
need
seems
for
to have
it.
just been a few. I think it was about 10 people.
I mean, yeah, it seemed like that. It seemed like maybe group of lads on a stag do or birthday party, and they just flipped. It went from people having a fun night to absolute chaos within a couple minutes.
Anne says, hi Christopher, no chips tonight.
That's
Christopher says,
unusual.
what? No chips yet?
Thank God we just got back. I mean, we're back before the night. Thank God that they didn't go down that sort of way, or they could have got involved. Like, thank God mates of ours as well didn't go that way, because it was just chaos. And I mean, there's still not really been any reason said as to why it happened.
KJE's in, he says, good evening Marcus and the Benidorm family. What a nice Irish family who met up with on St Patrick's Day. Oh my God, I think I've drunk my weight in alcohol, I think, that day.
I mean, I was going to say, you are looking a bit fatter, Mum.
Anne-Marie says she saw it on Facebook.
I will say though, hats off to the Temple Bar. The next day they reopened, like nothing happened. Like, much respect to them. And hopefully none of their staff got injured during what happened. I mean, from the vid, I don't think there were any staff out on the terrace at that time. Like, I think they were more trying to, like, shelter inside. But, I mean, people who even didn't seem involved in it were still getting, like, chairs belted at their heads. And it's just crazy. I mean, like, why? First Paddy's Day ever for that bar, and it just put a downer on them, really. I mean, what's it going to be like next Paddy's Day? Are they going to have massive security on the bar after that? Or are they just going to say, right, Paddy's Day here, right, put shutters on, put barriers up over it, and rest of the staff can go on holiday?
Rob says, Amanda says hi.
Okay,
Chatted
got
on
a
a
itchy
Lucy
nose.
live on Paddy's Day.
Oh yeah, I forgot Lucy. We're trying to live stream it all on Paddy's
And
Day.
Anne says, that's nice, Rob. Wonder where Amanda had gone. She also says Christopher was out at lunchtime, had steaks, so chips tomorrow.
Nice.
And Christopher
steak.
says, Anne, you're far too posh for me. He says, I didn't have my all-day brekkie, pucker pie this evening.
Oh.
He had a markdown beef curry.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
Anne says, Christopher, definitely not posh, but I do like good food. And she says, are you cold, Marcus?
Baltic.
Put your hoodie up. It's even got little ears, look, isn't it cute? She's so cute. They do other colours in it? No. Rob says, Marcus, did you go out last evening for the Ninnock burning?
Nah. To be fair, the parade's a bit boring. Like, from what I've seen, it were just like 3 floats, a brass band, people throwing sweets and stuff off the floats, and the road sweepers come out cleaning up. That were it. Like, I mean, okay, fair dues, but like, come on. Then the Ninnocks, they always seem to be a bit late, to be fair. So, I mean, if we'd done it all it would have probably been watch a parade. Then I come back up here, you sat round for ages, then you go watch like the Ninot by the Bristol get done, 'cause we probably wouldn't have made it to the Rincon one. Then we go watch the other one done, but by then it's like gone midnight, like you're freezing and you're just like, no point.
Anne says you've wrapped up more than her.
I probably am. It has been a cold day today.
Yeah, it's not been as nice as the last few
Nah,
days.
weird.
Rob
Since
said it's
Paddy's,
been sunny here the last 3 days.
Since Paddy's Day, it's been pretty shite, to say the least.
And says Rob, same here, weather's been lovely. They're getting our sun.
Probably.
And Stephen says you look like Freya's bunny with them ears.
Oh, bless her. Hope both Freya and Freya are okay. So yeah, other news, Tipsy Jockey, still not open, sadly. The Pirate Cave, back at Jolly Rogers, they're still working on that. Zodiac has reopened, even though they've done what most of the bars do. They've rushed to get it open, and they've still got tons of work left to be done. Jokers, that still sits empty. That's quite sad, to be fair. It just literally sits there.
Rob says, yes, Anne sat out in the garden and cut the grass.
Oh,
First
nice.
cut since October.
Oh.
Paul Devlin says
Sorry.
seemingly it was between North and South Irish people. The Temple Bar played a patriotic song or something. Oh dear.
I mean, to add to that as well, I think there were a few jippos over. So, I mean, could have been jippos kicking off or something. I don't know, but
No worries.
end of the day, there's no need for it, is there?
No. Christopher says, have you managed to find out where Rocking Stephanie's vanished to yet? That was the quest for the past week.
I'm still searching. I think I have seen her advertise at the Wild Duck on the Strip. I think she's doing some gigs in there at the moment.
I'm going to have a look when we've got a bit of spare time. Maybe do a little feed of the board if she's advertised and post it.
I'm tired.
And say, same Rob, grass all cut yesterday and more garden tidying today. Make hay while the sun shines.
Best thing to do. Make the most of it while it lasts.
Anthony Chambers is in.
Evening, Anthony.
Hi up, mate. Hope you're all okay from TC
Not
and go
bad,
on.
mate, not bad. Got in bed last night, got comfy, just drifting off to sleep. Couple hours later, fireworks go off, don't they? So I've tried to watch them at me winter, and then I couldn't get back to sleep, could I? So I just played on my phone for a bit. The next thing I know, it's at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, oh, for Pete's sake, I better go back to bed.
Anthony says they're late in tonight. You're not that late, are you?
Don't worry.
Anne
Long as
says,
you're okay.
any news on Richard, Rob? Rob says no sign of him since he came on Sue's live that Sunday. Very odd, not seen him on any other YouTube lives. And he says Johnny was live till 1 a.m.
They do go on pretty late. I mean, Johnny, I imagine he probably only done drink on. Then he probably just went for something to eat or something maybe, because, I mean, if you are like fit or you can afford a taxi, you could probably possibly make each one to see him get done, but
Don't know.
I mean, I'm trying to work it out. I think not. Yeah, you could possibly make them all if they're all sort of like on time. I mean, if you just like stop, watch the fireworks, watch it burn for a bit, then head off, you might make it. But I mean, I reckon you might get stuck in town, because then you're probably going to hit the crowds with the Spanish, like going to see the one by Bristol and all that. That's annoying, really, when we used to do them. Like, you get crowded by all the Spanish trying to rush to get from the one on the Bristol to the one on Thomas Fortuna. So you'll just find yourself like in and out of alleyways trying to like get up to it quick.
And Shaw says that's strange, Rob. He was always around somewhere. Hope it wasn't someone impersonating Richard.
Oh, I don't know.
Christopher says, how are you, Sue? Are you feeling better after your last health date? I'm okay, thanks. I just need to get back on my diet a bit.
She's been breaking it a lot. I mean, 13 or 12 turmeric cokes on Paddy's Day. Been eating donuts, ice cream, chocolate. Been nicking my sweets,
One sweet.
Pringles. And she wonders why she's so unhealthy.
Rob said, and yes, I did have that thought myself. If I hear or see anything, I'll let you know. But Stephen says, and I think it was Richard, because we made the mic put onto.
Yeah, photos. I mean, could have been him.
Anthony Chambers says, hi, Anne. Anne says, Stephen, yes, probably, but who knows?
Next, coming up in Benidorm, we've got the Grand National, which I don't know if that's as big as Cheltenham over here or not. Like whether people will be out to watch that and all or not. I don't think so, to be honest. But you never know. Maybe it will be busy for Grand National again when it's on.
Easter will be next, though, won't it?
I mean, yeah, probably. That's coming up in a few months.
Christopher said, can you get the fact job? You can hear us.
I'm back. Sorry, guys. I was getting called by someone on Instagram. I couldn't, like, decline it, and yeah. I've managed to sort it out now. It was my friend Brittany, if you all remember her, guys.
Oh, okay.
She's back. She was trying to audio call me.
Oh, bless her.
So I've just had to drop a quick message saying I'm busy, but I'll message her later again as well.
Christopher, yeah, about the jabs, don't really fancy them, and I am losing weight anyway,
Yeah,
so...
she's doing alright, ain't she? I mean, I think soon as pool's back open, you'll be swimming again.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get you on the pads again as well.
If
I
can
mean,
get a
I
couple
could
of
do
rounds
with
or
getting
something.
on the pads again myself.
And says Rob, you've had the same thoughts as me. If you hear anything, let me know. Yeah, we're back now, Lan. And
Hopefully
Rob
it's
said,
alright.
Marcus, your rant vlogs were funny. Who was that guy you shouted at? Not the homeless one, but that other guy.
I really don't know internet problem. Okay, right, sorry back. I don't know if it was Rob. As people probably know, with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, you can have the camera facing you. So that's what I done. I had it on me. The lad just walked past with his finger up at me. So I just said, like, what's your problem, you twat? Sorry for me swearing. And the next thing I know, he just starts giving us a load of abuse. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to stand here and let him give me abuse. So I'll give him some back.
And Shaw says, Rob, I saw that. Maybe the guy with a very short crutch.
No. Rob's on about the other bloke, and the guy with the crutch, he pretends to be homeless. He's an utter idiot. He's been about a lot lately now. It's getting busier again in Benidorm. You are getting a lot of the homeless out again, and the com merchants as well. Even Potato Pecan's been out and about again.
And Marie says she maintained last Saturday and gets weighed tomorrow.
Well done.
Good luck, Anne-Marie.
Best of luck, Anne.
Christopher says, good luck, Sue. I've been trying to lose weight for 20 years without much success.
Try that. Put
So
the
will your mouth
padlock
foot-
on the fridge. Or maybe try one of those hypnotherapy things.
You don't really want food. Yeah. I'll be like, yes, I do. City Sights Walk, is it?
Evening.
Says, hi everyone, good evening. Welcome.
Well, welcome. Yeah, welcome. So yeah, been an alright week in Benidorm. Weather's been a bit iffy. I mean, I think Wednesday it weren't too bad. The weather were quite nice. It were quite warm.
It was nice Tuesday.
Nice Tuesday. Then
Weren't bad yesterday.
yesterday it weren't bad. It was a bit cold, bit windy.
In the evening.
In not the late afternoon, and today it's been Baltic. I mean, I was not in a body warmer. Had to take my cap off because I thought it would blow away.
Rob says, and it could be a person who has done his homework on him. Lots of people know things about him.
Oh, meant to be raining in Benidorm now. I mean,
And could pretend lots of people do that on lives.
I've had the weather report saying it's raining since about 2 o'clock this afternoon. And yeah, I still ain't seen any rain.
And Shaw says, Marcus, I did see you give the guy a mouthful as well, don't blame you. And she says, Rob, that's what I thought. I've had suspicions of people in the past. Yeah, people do that. watch somebody, what they say, how they are, and then they pretend to be them
Yeah.
when alive.
Happened to all three of us countless times. And to be honest, anyone who's sad enough to impersonate me must be a nutcase.
Christopher says, can't imagine my all-day pucker pies help weight loss.
Probably
No,
not, no, Chris.
no. And
But that
City,
do taste nice.
yeah. City Sights Walk says, did you find St Patrick's Day as busy as other years?
Unbelievably, as the day went on, yeah.
Started off quite, I think people just come out later.
Yeah, but I think
And what me
so,
and
I
Mike
mean.
saw of it.
I remember talking to Andrew and he'd gone for a walk, not to look at the strip afterwards, and he just said all it was a sea of green. Like, the strip later in the day became like a green version of Fancy Dress Day. Pretty much, like, apparently it were just heaving. I mean, I were keeping an eye on the Temple Bar as well. Like, 1 minute it weren't too busy, then I look again, seemed busier. Then next thing I know, I've got my mate going, Marcus, look at the Temple Bar, and I looked up like towards it, and oh my God, it were heaving. Like, people were just all over, like, the path in front of it. You could not get anywhere near it, and I was thinking, like, wow.
City Sights Walk said, wow. Rob said, yes, and I know someone who was good at it. No names, but I think you all know. And Anne says, Rob, definitely know what you are saying.
I know a lot of people.
Anne Marie said it was 19 degrees there on Wednesday. Lovely.
Nice.
Rob said, Marcus, log out. You are out of sync.
Am I?
If he logs out, I shut the live off.
Yeah, if I log out, I'll shut the live. Sorry.
And Stephen says, my Sue said you look very cuddly too.
Ah, I don't mind a cuddle. But I got no one to cuddle with.
Oh. You can sit by me and I'll just keep stroking your top.
I'm glad you said the top bit, not just I'll keep stroking.
Christopher said you're not out of sync there.
Oh,
And Rob said I'll be fresh here.
I don't know then. I think it could probably be because I did sort of have to close it to like decline the call.
Maybe. And Christopher said, who's Brittany? Won't she cuddle you?
Brittany
She'd have to
is
have long arms.
sadly in America, and she's also got a bloke. So yeah, I'm just going to talking to her as a friend at the moment, helping her out when she needs a chinwag.
Stephen Jones said, I have cuddles daily, nothing better than a hoodie.
Yeah, not better than a nice big fluffy hoodie. I mean, I suppose it is a onesie.
Sorry, no, he says cuddle, sorry, there's nothing better than a cuddle in it.
Feathers.
KJE said, which is the video with that chap shouting? We missed that one.
I think it's the Temple Bar versus Zodiac Bar, which is more busy. Yeah, it's that one.
Christopher said it's not Britney Spears, is it?
No. It's the one where halfway through the video I knocked me off me head. When I'm walking past that shoe shop on the corner of Avenida Filipinas, and I've got one of them blinds down. And as I walked onto it, my hat came off, and thankfully someone were behind me so that she saw and I picked it up for us.
She.
But I was thinking that if I hadn't seen it, I'd have lost my hat.
Rob says, okay, now it was my end.
Oh,
Okay. At least that's sorted out.
yeah, thank God for that.
We all got supper tonight.
Oh. I'll send you down in a minute.
What on?
Part of your exercise. You can walk. Oh. Anyway, yeah,
You can have them pink things.
no, they're
Lovely.
weird. Watch if you read movies like the on Netflix. We watch Scary Movie 1, 2 and 3 because we can't get the rest of them. No, before we watched them, we watched You Don't Mess with Sohan. The Sohan, I mean. We've watched Charlie G recently, haven't we?
Yeah.
Kevin and Perry Collage.
Dictator.
Tonight we're watching Peaky Blinders Invincible Man, I think it's called, something like that.
I think it's the new Peaky Blinders film.
Yeah, I think it is. It's on Netflix.
And then after that,
After that,
Roadhouse.
we can't get it.
Roadhouse, you will.
How? We haven't got the movie up.
I'll find it. Be on YouTube.
I doubt it. I mean, we have been also rewatching Sorry and Bargain Loving Brits in the Sun as well. Because that else to watch.
Rob said, what's for dinner?
We've had dinner. We had chops and chips and mushrooms, which were nice. Pudding was stracciatella. Well, a stracciatella ice block.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
It was frozen solid.
I suspect maybe it's thawed a bit and refrozen because there was a lot of ice in it.
It started off nice, then I just thought, you know what, sod it, I'll let Mum have it.
It was alright once I got the ice off its bum.
Huh.
Christopher said, was thinking of you, Marcus, as I've been watching loads of Summer Wine episodes this week.
Oh, but don't blame you. Absolute magnificent show.
Stephen Jones said, only 9 likes. Come on, guys, hit the like for our Marcus. Come on, guys.
There's 10 likes here and 20 people in.
Because I've got one of the likes.
Ah, Freddos. Don't forget, guys, if you do enjoy the content, I have got my Right, no, I ain't got me super chats. Sorry. I have got my Buy Me a Coffee link and my PayPal Pay Me link.
Which I am just getting now,
Which Sue is getting now. And if you are a fan of my AI Drop Nation, I will eventually be trying to make a new mix for it. I keep forgetting to do it. I've probably got enough songs to make a new mix. I just keep forgetting to not sit down and like put all the pictures together, like add the music to it and just like do it all up.
Anne Shaw says no evening dinner for us after lunchtime steak, but she's got some boiled ham which she cooked yesterday and probably some of that with a bit of salad. Nice. Rob's got saucy and mash after 8 p.m.
Thing is, when you have a big lunch, you always tend to have like a light dinner, don't you?
Yeah.
Like we've been out for lunch or like had a big breakfast before, then not dinner. We might just have like a sandwich or something.
Yeah. I didn't have any tea last night, did I? I was stuffed still for
Didn't you?
lunchtime now.
What?
You had the rest of your carbonara and Dad had chicken nuggets, I think. No, Dad had some chops, didn't he, with
Yeah,
chips?
chicken nuggets, chops and the chips. Oh, what we had for lunch yesterday, then?
I had that cheese and onion toasted.
Oh, yeah, 'cause we went out and...
We
Right
met
now,
Graham and Paul.
that was Wednesday we met Graham and Paul. Yeah,
You all right? I don't know.
so why were you stuffed yesterday?
I can't remember.
Yeah, you need to hop into bed since then.
Christopher said, any news on getting your monetisation back, Sue and Marcus? You need to be able to make a living.
I honestly really don't know. I'm waiting for Sue to get off her arse and sort hers out. Then if she's able to get mine, get her channel back, I'll hopefully make an attempt at trying to get mine back. But at the moment, I'm not too sure really. What you doing now? But hopefully I will be able to get it back. But to be fair, I think people just have it in for me, to be honest. As hard as it is, I don't know why they have it in for me. They just do. You can't really win, can you? The other thing I will say as well is YouTube don't really give a toss about smaller YouTubers. I feel sorry for me poor mate Sarah, because she's still like trying to work her ass off to get like the sub she needs. I think last time I checked her channel, Coasters to Countries, I believe she had 50 subscribers, I think. So she is nearing the 100 mark, but
Right.
not enough to be monetised yet. But the way she's going, I think she could get monetised by next year, maybe. Because it seems that every day I look on Facebook, she's off on another day trip or something.
Right.
Well, she went to Malta yesterday, I think. Not yesterday, Wednesday. Then today she's went to Poland. So yeah, she does like these extreme day trips, which, to be fair, I think they could be quite fun, to be honest. What you'll need to do is book cheap flights and maybe a cheapish hotel or something. And you could just go over, like, get your hotel, get changed, go out, have a bit of fun, like, get back to the hotel, have a bite to eat, get your stuff, back to airport, on the plane and home. And to be honest, I'm proud of Sarah because she's come a long way since I last saw her. And I she's doing something that she's enjoying.
Rob said, was Jamie at Paddy's Day? Yeah, he
I,
was.
yeah,
Mike saw him, I didn't. And then he's gone to the Barcelona match, and I think he's gone back UK for a few days.
yeah.
Rob
Bless him.
said, where did you go to eat last night? Nowhere, we just
Nowhere,
got
we
here.
just had to hear.
Stephen says, are you watching the match tomorrow?
Probably, yeah. If I can get it.
So Marcus's PayPal link's up and his Buy Me a Coffee link, guys, if you want to support his channel.
Mm-hmm.
Rob said there's so many channels now all doing the same stuff. Millions
Any
of vlogs go
problem?
up daily.
I mean, just today I've saw another YouTuber about, I don't know who he was, but I think it could have been that Kyle versus food, because he had like a camera like mine and he seemed to be talking to Frank, so I'm not sure whether he were like, oh, I'll do a review of the steakhouse or one of your restaurants and all that, and I'd upload it or something, but it is annoying really when like, you try to work hard, you try to do your best and you don't really see it pay off.
Christopher said if she can afford to travel all over to those places, she certainly doesn't need the money from YouTube. I think she gets a lot of discounts though because she works for the rail.
Yeah, I think she works with one of the railway companies, so I can't remember which one it is now, but
Christopher says, Rob, very true. They all think they can do the same as everyone else and make money. Every person who goes on holiday is a vlogger now, not just Spain. Very true.
true. The amount of times I've seen people come over here like cheap pounds I've visited, go round doing videos and go back home and get tons of views. And they don't even know half the stuff about the place half the time.
That's it, and they're the ones that get the views and get the money when, you know, people that live here that are out practically every day.
I mean, you get the ones just come over, slag the place off, then go home and never come again, because I know they probably get lynched over there.
Christopher said it's the same with anything. If you do the same as everyone else, you'll never make a lot of money. The YouTubers who do things differently are the successful ones.
I mean, I am trying to do different stuff, but it just seems like no one's interested anymore.
When you do something different, people don't want to know. I've tried doing different. I've tried doing places that are out the way that I can get to with my scooter that, you know, people maybe wouldn't know of. Back streets, hotels, maybe people don't know, but Rob said true. Chris and Shaw said saying good night, Marcus, Sue and chat just on phone call.
Night,
Night,
it's
Anne and
okay.
Angie.
Hope everything's okay.
Yeah. Christopher said your ghost walks are different and I love those.
I need to do another one soon, don't I?
Yeah, we were hoping to get one done with Paul and Graham. I think they go back tomorrow.
I think what I might do is leave them for a while, like let the weather improve a bit, then maybe bring them back or something.
Yeah. Rob said night, Anne. Oh.
It's just like we've kind of run out of places to go, ain't we? I mean, we could do one of the nightclubs, but it's a bit iffy really, like just stood outside some like crazy nightclub, like middle of the night next to the busy as hell road, but still might be interesting.
Christopher said your meal out got thousands of videos. I think he means
Views,
views. Why not do more with them?
nah money. I mean, we do love doing the food reviews and like stuff like that. I mean, I love doing the cocktail vids, but it were getting to the point where we were putting more money into doing that than what we're
Yeah.
getting out of it, sort of thing.
That's it, like Mike with his money challenges. And he's done 50, he's done 30.
He's done 10, 20, I think.
Yeah. That's all well and good, but you need the money to do that. Like the good to go bags as well. You need money to buy them. And it all just costs money all the time, and that's the problem. If you're not earning the money. Rob said the secret is to go to countries that not many go to. Pat Backer, Ben, etc. Vlogs cost money. That's true, Rob.
Exactly. I mean, look at the cocktail foods. They were getting expenses. I mean, I've done a few known cocktails, and the more cocktails you think of doing, it's like, well, I need that, I need that, I need this, that, like, all this sort of different stuff. And some of the stuff, like, you need to make some of these cocktails I wanted to do in my fridge. I'm like, well, where the blooming hell am I going to buy that from?
That's it. And Christopher said the secret is thinking of an idea that no one else has done. But if it was that simple, I'd be a YouTube millionaire. True. And it's like with the cooking, they're all well and good, but you need ingredients for the recipes.
Exactly, I mean, a lot of the stuff we have tried to do as well, other people copy, which it did start getting on my nerves a bit. Like at one point it was seeming like we'd do a fit, then someone else will do the same thing sort of job, and it would just kind of like, well, come on, like, it were literally at one point like people were just sat watching our channel all the time. Right, that's me next vid there, that's me next vid to do tomorrow, like blah blah blah.
Yeah. And Rob said, true, Chris, it's all been done. How many more breakfasts can people watch? Very true. Stephen says, Sue's friend at the hospital, who's a single mum, gets good to go bags from Aldi. I go and pick them up
They
for
are
her to
nice.
get bargains.
They're nice.
I
We
wish-
haven't done them for a while.
I wish we could get good to go bags at Aldi.
I haven't. I was going to download the app earlier, but
I haven't seen any good ones on there at the minute.
yeah. Shame you used to get some real nice ones on there. I mean, I think the last good one we had were that Domino's one, which were literally like down the road, weren't it? And we had like tons of stuff in it. Like
Basically,
popcorn,
because they haven't
chicken
got
tenders.
what
stuff
they were
like
meant to actually have on it, so
Yeah,
they
so-
kind of cooked fresh stuff.
Weren't that the one you got refunded on as well, was it? I can't remember, because they said it weren't available
Yeah,
and you got a refund, so we had somewhere else on, so we thought, yeah, we did that one as well. So like we got one for free, and like we had something else, and we were like, okay. And yet they didn't even really care, did they?
no. Christopher said, to be fair, even if you had all the ingredients, it wouldn't make much difference, sadly, as there's thousands of people who do it.
Exactly.
Rob said Gary Eats, massive fan base. Never heard of that one.
Gary Eats. He's mates with Danny.
Oh, right.
Like, Danny's got his own channel now, as you know.
Yeah.
Danny First Food. Danny's got Danny and Gary.
Oh, right.
Something like that. And they try stuff.
Stephen says Greg's are good too.
I bet.
We don't get Greg's either.
They're like a Greg save for me. I mean,
Oh,
you
we
have
did have
got
that
Simply Delicious up the other end,
Yeah.
but
We did have that one with, there was an ice cream, there was a sorbet, and
that
there was quite a few bits, weren't there, that weren't bad.
that ice cream shop down on
Yeah.
the Mount next to the cannabis shop.
And the cake one, and we had them 3 cakes.
Yeah, that were nice. That chocolate cake they put in there. Oh.
Rob says Danny and Beard meets food. No one has spare hours to watch YouTube with work and chores, etc.
I love Beard Meats Food. That we're watching one of his last night.
How does he eat the stuff?
Exactly, I mean.
And
mad.
I wish I'd put her on, like, to follow. There's a woman does it, and she's like stick thin, and you should see what she eats. Oh my God. She does these food challenges, and she's so fast eating it, and there's nothing on her.
Professionally,
Yeah.
it's all stuff to do with like your cholesterol, your BMI and all that.
Metabolism.
Yeah, metabolism. I mean, I've had mates like that eat tons of stuff and they're like skinny as hell.
And me, I'm a fat.
No, you're fat. So yeah, I can't think of what else to say now. Shops are selling off paddies again, our boss looks of it.
Are they? We'll go and get it all now for next year. We've got plenty of hats for next year now. We've that was really, really funny though, because our friend Jane Sweeney, they were having to buy a Guinness to get the Guinness hats, the bucket hats.
At the end of the night, Barbara just giving them out,
No,
aren't they?
after about an hour, she come round with a load and was just like giving them out. And we had some with San Miguel on, and then I got the Guinness ones.
Nice. I mean, it's what a lot of bars are doing, to be honest, like giving stuff out for paddies. So I think a few were probably like, you got to buy a pint of Guinness, you got to spend so much, or maybe selling them. But most bars were more than likely just the happy paddies, they like, here's a gift.
Rob says, walk with me, Tim, stayed in a robot hotel, watch it, Marcus.
Oh,
We did.
I've seen it, yeah.
With the little robot in his room.
The
If you
best-
want English.
Yeah, the best one was that sex hotel one in Japan. And they were reviewing all the different rooms. Like, waits in one till another one comes up. Right, I'll have a look at that one. He does some good vlogs, Tim.
Yeah, but he must have money to stay in some of the ones.
Probably.
And I like
Simon Wilson, yeah, he's a good.
Love his.
Loved his latest one with his man where he took her Italy. In that 1-star hotel and the lift couldn't work and all that.
It's a hostel or something like that.
Yeah, hostel. 1-star hostel back in blooming Rome, like back alley sort of thing. And she were kicking off because she couldn't sleep because some blooming lad was singing in the room. And then at the end he took her like this proper fancy, like 5-star, top of the range, like best hotel in Rome, and she loved it.
Rob said Love Hotel was good.
Like the
That's
suite,
the one
yeah,
did you?
the suite that Simon and his mum had in this like mega fancy hotel they were like, it's literally like an apartment, like massive bedroom, massive downstairs area, like massive living room. And this mum as well, she were getting quite emotional, bless her.
Rob said, has James gone home? Never knew he was Irish. It's James Sweeney that comes on the lives. He goes home tomorrow.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Stephen says,
bit of a
night all.
shitter.
And night Marcus, son.
Not Stephen, mate.
Night, Dad. That little black fly's back. Bloody pains.
Oh, coming up to end now. We can go watch our film.
Film.
Our film?
Want to send you out to get some Pringles?
Nah, it's easy. Shop will be shut by the time I get done. So yeah, guys, hope you've enjoyed your week. Hope you've enjoyed all the vids that have been on the channels this week. Hit that like, hit subscribe. Don't forget, Scooter Sue and Mike are back on Sunday with a live. Or Mike and Sue, or Sue and Mike, however you want to put them.
Rob said, when does Steph go home?
Steph goes home on Tuesday, I think, is it? Sadly. Ain't it when fans go home? Ain't
Kidnapping.
crap. Yeah. Could do.
Yeah.
Or find out what flight they're on and just like pop the tyres on it or something so it can't take off.
Rob said, see you Sunday, guys.
See you
Definitely
Sunday, Rob.
Anthony.
Yeah, I'll see you Friday.
Anthony said, good night, mate.
Night, Anthony.
And Sue.
Think I should dye my beard more often.
Is it still orange?
Yeah. So like ginger. I've been meaning to shave it off, but I just can't be arsed.
You know what you should do? I've seen somebody, her boyfriend does it on, and it was on Facebook. He uses her mascara and like the little brush, and then he's like, if you get the coloured mascara, you can maybe do your beard green like your hair. Anthony said, see you on Sunday night, Sue, defo.
That could be something to try. But maybe I'll try like wash this out or shave it off, grow it back. Send you to get some like bright green mascara to see if it works.
Rob said, good weekend, guys. And you? It's
Right,
not
and you,
over
Rob?
yet.
Ain't over till the fat lady sings, as the saying goes.
Have a fantastic weekend, everyone.
Yep, have
Take
a
care and
fantastic
stay safe.
weekend, guys, and I'll see you all next Friday once again.
And I will see you
Adios.
Sunday.